Good morning, dear Dhamma friends. Starting today, I would like to do a short series on how to implement the Dhamma in our day-to-day life. We might know a lot of theory, we might know a lot of things, and we have read a lot of books. But unless the Dhamma is practiced in our daily life, it would be of no use. So, thought that I need to be sharing certain techniques, information, practices that would help us to deal with our normal daily life, be it a working life or a married life, study life, or anything that we can term as a householder's life. Or even for a monk, it might be of help. So let's begin our journey on how we can enhance our lives with the Dhamma. Now the meaning of Dhamma is teachings on one side, and Dhamma is the nature of things. So supposing we know the nature of everything, then we are exactly following what we should be doing. That means we have cared for the nature, and the nature always rewards or punishes instantaneously. Now let's take certain things which we need to do. As soon as we get in the morning, the mind is unclear. With an unclear mind or an automatic mind, it's difficult to get into the right awareness. So the first thing I need to do is to bring the mind into the qualities which are very important than our normal working qualities or normal person's qualities. So a higher quality would help us to motivate. So what I can do? I can remember the qualities of Buddha. It's not a person, but the real quality of the Buddha. The quality of the Dhamma, that is the teaching, and the quality of Sangha. Now with that, I can do a Buddhanusati, that is creating an awareness on the Buddha to follow what the Buddha did. Dhammanusati, which is about remembering or awareness of the quality of the Dhamma. And then Sanghanusati, which is remembering or being aware of the quality of the Sangha. Can I now use these three as my meditation object? If I do it for, say, half an hour, 1 hour, consistently reminding myself of the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, what would happen? The other thoughts will get removed from the mind. So in Pali it is called as Vitakka, which means discursive thinking. And Vichara is also thinking, but we can use another word called as pondering. So a person keeps on thinking and pondering and thinking and pondering. Instead of that, I can have Savitakka. That means a sustained thought, a sustained thinking, a sustained discursive thinking on the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Vichara is pondering over that quality of the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. So if I were to develop these qualities, meaning to look at the quality of the Buddha, Dhamma and the Sangha for the whole day, just that much, by the evening we can see that the mind is very calm, very composed, and it knows what to do and what not to do. So we don't have to necessarily try to force fit anything. it starts to behave in a way, so the monkey mind, what is called, no longer acts like a monkey. It will know what to do. So till I make it as an automated system, like we have made everything automated, as soon as we get up, we just get out of the bed or stay in the bed for some time, then we wash our mouth or rinse the mouth, then we have coffee or tea or some other drink, then we head to the shower, then change of clothes, and then going to the work or doing something else. So this is automated process. So there is no thinking, there is no pondering on what we are doing, and we are not aware of anything that is happening. So the objective here is to make sure that we are aware of everything we are doing. So we are not letting the mind go on an auto mode, autopilot mode. The mind with its five senses, like the eyes, it ponders over ears, it ponders over the sound, the taste, that the tongue, if you take, ponders over the taste, then the body ponders over the touch, then the mind ponders over the thoughts, and the nose ponders over the smell. So we are not allowing this pondering on an automatic basis. So the objective here is to know the nature, and being with nature means that we don't allow this discursive, non-thinking or non-awareness thoughts and non-awareness pondering, and instead we do an awareness thinking and awareness pondering, which then gives us piti, which is joy, because the joy is internal, that's not external. So we are cutting out the senses from going on an automatic mode with the sense objects, with the thinking that it will provide satisfaction. So this kind of assumption which is made on an autopilot mode is being cut. So when we try cutting it, we require something else in its place. That means we are changing the habit pattern. So when we want to change the habit pattern, there are certain obstacles that come in our path. The first obstacle that is going to come is sensual feelings, sensual thoughts, sensual opinions. And the second one that comes to us is irritation, agitation. It can be either worry, it can be anger, it can be prejudice, it can be whatever. A third one is sloth and torpor. That means I don't want to do it today, I think I'll start from tomorrow. Tomorrow is a good day. Today is not that a good day. And mental sluggishness, that not feeling motivated because I'm not getting anything out of Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha as a recitation. Why? Because there is doubt. And then there is restlessness. Because there is doubt, there is always restlessness. And I have not been able to do anything for the whole day. So I feel I have a remorse. So these feelings which come in between, and these perceptions that I should be doing this, I should not be doing this, creates lot of challenges. So when we want to change the habit, there would be hindrances. These are the 5 hindrances which we just now spoke about. So the objective here in the next few days is to remove these hindrances. And when hindrances are removed, the mind gets into sati, which is awareness. And when it is aware, the sila, morality, automatically starts to be put in place. So we don't have to force fit the moral values. But however, without moral values, the sati will not get established. So to ensure that we get into sati, we are contemplating, we are bringing a sustained thought, sustained thinking, and sustained pondering over the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. So that would be my first step in this direction of understanding how should I change my monkey nature of the mind into the tamed monkey, monkey which is productive, monkey which is able to understand what needs to be done and what shouldn't be done. So the first step in my direction of understanding the nature of reality is to develop the qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. I would be sharing the text version of the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha with its meanings, what is Buddha, what is Dhamma, what is Sangha, with each one of those qualities. So if we were to go through it, recite it for some time, maybe a week, to put it into habit. So the habit formation has to be made. So I make that as a habit, and when I have that habit, the discursive, the wrong thoughts, the wrong thinking will go away. Go away in the sense it will go into the background. So first and foremost, we'll have to bring this into the foreground and push the other one to the background. And since it is in the background, it doesn't cause much of the pain. And after some time, since we are creating a new habit, the old habits goes away. So this is the way we should be doing it. So let's now recite it. Do as I do it in the order. So it would really help you. And regarding the text or regarding the meaning of it, I shall be sharing it in the description below, and you can access it and you can start working just for a week. Try just for a week and you'll see notable changes in your habit pattern. So you as far as possible try to remember the qualities of the Buddha, qualities of the Dhamma, quality of the Sangha. You don't have to be a fan or a devotee or whatever about Buddha, not a person. It's a quality. So we will recite it on the qualities, on the guna. Guna is a quality. So we will recite like that. Iti piso bhagava arham samma sambuddho Vijjacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarathi satta deva manussanam buddho bhagavayiti Svakhato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko yehi pasiko opanaiko pachattam veditabbo vinyuhiti Supatipanno bhagavato savaka sango Ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sango Nyayapatipanno bhagavato savaka sango Samici patipanno bhagavato savaka sango Yadidam Chattari purisa yugani Atha purisa puggala Esa bhagavato savaka sango Ahunayo Pahunayo Dakhinayo Anjali Karaniyo Anuttaram Punyakhetam Lokasayiti. Okay, so that is about the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. So I would like to share the merits with all beings. Samanta Chakravalesu Atra Gacchantu Devata Saddhamma Munirajasa Sunantu Soggamoggadam Paritta Savanakalo Ayam Bhadanta Paritta Savanakalo Ayam Bhadanta Paritta Savanakalo Ayam Bhadanta. What I just now recited as a sharing of merits is like this. Samanta, one who has attained the wisdom. Chakkavala means world cycle. So that person has known all the world cycles. Chakkavalesu atra gacchanti devata. There the gods are going. Saddhamma, if you are doing Dhamma, that is the teaching. Muni Rajasa, person who is called as a Muni, is a person who has removed Raga, Dvesha and Moha, that is greed, hatred and delusion, and is a Raja, the king. Sunantu Soggamoggadam. So please come and hear to the words of that great being. Paritta Savanakalo. Paritta is recitation. So the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, which I just now recited as a guna, let it spread everywhere. Let it go in a way that these noble qualities be imbibed by every being, irrespective of where they belong and how they belong. I am Bhadanta. I am the follower of that being or the Buddha. So this is what I recited. May all beings be happy. May the suffering, which is basically the greed, hatred, delusion, be removed from our minds. Let it be pure. Let us develop the qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha in us, which would then help us to have that peace which we have been searching for all throughout our lives, past life, this current life, and future lives to come. Everyone would like to be happy. There is no one being in this world who doesn't like to be happy, doesn't like to be removed from suffering. But however, we all suffer in one way or the other way. If we have things, we suffer because we fear losing them. If we don't have the things, we suffer because we want them. It can be relationships, it can be assets, it can be positions, it can be anything, but we are prisoners of our own greed, hatred and delusion. And that is what binds us. So through understanding the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, we can remove these barriers. May all beings be happy. May all beings find peace. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So we'll again meet tomorrow on a continuation of this new series. Thank you very much for watching, and may there be peace.